Trying to make $1 million, you gotta switch it up. You gotta go that extra mile, man. You can't do the same stuff that you doing. Like, even if you think you grinding harder than everybody you know, well, everybody you know is mediocre. So out grinding them ain't nothing. You know what I mean? They average people. Of course you out grinding them, you good. Well, we talking about great. We trying to be great. If you trying to be great, you gotta switch it completely up. You know what I mean? You can't go to the parties that they going to. You can't drink while they're drinking. You know what I mean? You gotta stay focused, dog. Like, you can't even. I don't understand. Like, I listen to the radio, but 50% of the time when I'm in my car driving, I'm also listening to my motivational stuff. You know what I mean? I was just sitting in here listening to this Beyonce little, I guess, motivational thing I made. Because I make motivational CDs so I can listen to while I'm driving. I go on YouTube and I find all these motivational video from all the great people, celebrities, politicians, just billionaires, millionaires, anybody that came up, you know what I mean? And I burn them into MP3 format and I make them into CDs so I can listen to them in my car. You know what I mean? But it's just so motivating. Like, you got to switch it up. Everything around you that's in your life has to be aligned with what you're trying to do if you're trying to make it to that next level. That's why you can't listen to certain shit. Man, I hear some of that shit on the radio they be listening to these days with all that extra attitude. I can't take it. I can't take it because, for one, they ain't talking about anything that's aligned with what I'm trying to do. I can't. Like, some people can go for that. And when I'm in a club, it's cool. You know what I mean? Because you can, that bass line to get to you, you can dance to it. But you know what I mean? But when you just trying to get it and you on your daily grind, man, you ain't got time for that, man. You need stuff that's going to feed your soul, that's going to feed your grind. You know what I mean? That's why I fill myself up with positive stuff every day. If people ain't aligned with my goals, I separate myself from them. Or I separate them from me. You know what I mean? I don't care who it is, family, friends. It don't matter who it is. You got to cut these people off because they're going to drain your energy from you. You know what I mean? They're going to steer you away. That's why I notice every time when I see myself feeling like I need to balance more or I need to take a break, I'm doing too much, it's because I'm putting the wrong thoughts on my head because the goals that I'm trying to accomplish, I don't want to take no time off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still young. What I need a break for, I'm good. You know what I mean? If I take one day off out the week, shit, that's overkill. You know what I mean? For real. Like, and that ain't just talking. Like, that's serious. That's really how I feel. I can tell when I'm my truest self because I get passionate real quick. And I'm a laid back, quiet type of dude, you know what I mean? But I'll get passionate quick once I align with what I'm really trying to do with my real goals. That's when I start to get passionate and I get to talking, you know, fluidly. Like, I don't even have to think anymore. You know what I mean? No matter if I'm gonna let y'all listen to
know all of the hard work it takes to get to where you are. When everyone else is partying, you can't drink. When everyone else is celebrating Thanksgiving, you're, you know, at your house dribbling the ball or rehearsing in your man socks. And it's all about sacrifices, making choices, working hard, having drive. And I think it's just a great message to everyone. Definitely that, you know, beauty fades and who you are from within is forever.
I don't know, but either, like, did you hear what she said, man? Like, you gotta have your priorities. So, like, you gotta have your shit, the shit that you trying to do. You gotta have that. You gotta make it so important to you that all the other stuff that used to be important, you don't matter. You can't want everything. That's why Think and Grow Rich. The stuff is so simple, but it's so hard because we got a very I can't even describe it, but our brain is powerful. Like, it can do so many things and it can focus, like, well, it can't focus, but it'll want to focus on so many things at once. But you have to make the conscious decision to make it only focus on one thing. So you have to make up your mind to pick one thing that you really want and nothing else more than that one thing. And you pick that one thing and you go relentlessly after it. That's how it works. You can't go after a bunch of things. Oh, I want this, I want that, and that, and that, and no, you pick one thing and you go for it. I'm not saying, let's not get confused. I'm not saying don't get multiple streams of income. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because your one thing could be, I'm just gonna pile money, period. And you might do multiple things to pile money, but you gotta make that one decision though. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure that everything that you're doing, the music that you're listening to, I'm telling you, music is very powerful. The stuff that you listen to and put in your brain is very powerful. Tones. Tones are powerful. You know what I mean? You gotta understand what you're dealing with. But anyway, make sure everything that you do is aligned. Like your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. I already said brother, sister, daughter. I don't care who it is. If they're not aligned, you have to separate yourself. You can't let them take your time because they're going to drain your energy and make you go the wrong way. You always go on one way or the other. But you just want to make sure that the stuff that you put in your life is pulling you in the direction that you want to go. You know what I mean? I just left one of my buildings right now. I got it because my girl, she home cooking some crab legs. You know what I mean? I got some beer at the house and I wanted to stay home so bad. But I told myself today that I was going to come out here and check on this account because the customer was having some concerns. She felt like I was neglecting them. You know what I mean? I ain't been out there in a while to check on my people. And that's my biggest account. So she just wanted me to come out there and touch base with her. You know what I mean? So I did that earlier today. And after I finished talking to her earlier today, I promised that I was going to come back out here tonight and check on that. And I did it. And it felt good once I finally got up and got out here and did it. It feels good, especially after listening to my motivational stuff, my CD, my music here in the car. It feels good, you know what I mean? So you just got to make the decision to prioritize. Yeah, it would have been nice to sit home and eat crab legs and drink beer, but guess what? It's still going to be there when I get there. So now I'm so motivated now. I done fucked around and got out here. After I done left that building, guess where I'm on my way to? If I can talk long enough to y'all make it there. But I'm on my way to the gym right now. I said, fuck it, I'm going over to Planet Fitness. Had to get to Planet Fitness because they're 24 hours a day. But I'm going to go over there, and the price ain't bad either. And I'm about to hurry up and get a couple sets in real quick. Why not? You know what I mean? It's time to get it. Like, you got to step it up. You have to step it up. You can't do what everybody else is doing. You got to do something different. You talking about $1 million? $1 million. You know how hard it is to get. Some people can't get to 100,000. You talk about $1 million? You got to step it up. You can't do what everybody else do. They ain't going for $1 million. Of course they ain't going to get it. Of course they doing what they want to do. Of course they switching it up. Because they ain't going for the $1 million. You know what I mean? They ain't going for the $1 million. You got to understand that difference, man. You can't do what they do. Sometimes you got to say, fuck the family cookout. And then they going to say, you got your priorities and stuff. They going to say, oh, you going crazy or you obsessed. Money ain't everything. They going to throw everything in a book at you because they want you to do what they're doing. Everybody wants you to live the life that they trying to live because they think that that's what's best. You know what I mean? Everybody think that their idea is the best idea. Everybody think that they know the most. You know what I mean? And it's not really a good or bad thing or wrong or right thing. That's just how it is. People feel like that they got their own best interests at heart. And then a lot of people got the best interests at heart for you. However, what they think is best and what you think is best are two different things. So you got to make the decision and understand what's best for you. You know what I mean? But I don't usually go this long unless I'm doing a top 10 or something, or a real actual lecture. But so I ain't gonna hold y'all too much long. Plus I'm pulling up to the gym anyway. But I appreciate y'all listening, watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Make sure you share my stuff, like my stuff, comment on my stuff, man. And I keep y'all posted. Summer School of Business is coming. All type of stuff, man. I still got to record that audio book. I've been working on the audio book. I'll probably just go ahead and release a chapter at a time, or maybe a couple chapters at a time, just so y'all can hurry up and get it. Because I know it was a couple of people waiting on that audio version before they bought the manuscript. So I'm gonna make sure I get that out to y'all ASAP. All right. So thank y'all for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing again, commenting. AJ Simmons signing off. Let's get this money, y'all.